My brother demanded to propose at my wedding because he's older. My parents and grandma took his side. I didn't argue. I recorded everything and locked down every vendor. He still showed up uninvited, and his meltdown ended up online for everyone to see. I'm 27, getting married in April. My brother Eric is the golden child. Late January, my mom texts, "We need to talk." I walk into their dining room. Eric's there with a folder. Grandma Catherine sits stiff-backed. A setup. Dad clears his throat. "Eric wants to propose to Maya at your wedding." During family photos. "No." Catherine leans forward. "He's older. He should go first." I pull out my phone, set it on the table. I'm recording this. Nobody objects. This isn't a debate. My wedding isn't available for other people's plans. Eric speaks without looking at me. "It won't take long." "No. And the $500 I send monthly ends after this quarter." Catherine's voice sharpens. "You're choosing money over family. When we were kids, Eric broke a lamp and blamed me. I got punished. Eric got rides. I took the bus. When Eric went to college, they took out a second mortgage. When I went, I worked. For years, I've sent money to keep them afloat. I stand. I'll send everything in writing." Next morning, Eric's at my door, red-faced. "You ruined everything." I call every vendor. Create passwords. Nothing changes without my approval. The DJ forwards me Eric's email. He's trying to add a song using my name. I reply to everyone, "Unauthorized. Do not comply." The venue sends a scanned letter claiming I approved Eric's proposal. The printer footer shows Catherine's printer. I create event boundaries. No proposals or surprises. I text my groomsmen. If anything feels off, text chicken. Catherine shows up at my apartment. My fiancé Arya answers. "Catherine, Eric is fragile. He needs this." Arya, "Eric's feelings aren't my responsibility. Our wedding isn't a tool to manage him." 2 weeks out, Catherine announces a family brunch the morning of the ceremony. I shut it down. No side events. Eric calls. Claims I told him years ago he could propose at my wedding. Can't say when or where. Grandpa Joe asks him to be specific. Eric can't. "Joe, memory doesn't work like a contract." At the venue walkthrough, Eric shows up uninvited. Follows Arya. I say, "Chicken." Security walks him out in under a minute. Mom's heirloom ring goes missing. Catherine took it, keeping it safe. Dad finally speaks up. Respect starts with rent. Drafts a lease for Eric. Eric refuses. "Dad, I'm choosing adulthood over excuses." Eric moves in with Catherine. A church elder hears both sides. Proposing at someone else's wedding isn't appropriate. Screenshots surface. Catherine's telling relatives I'm threatening to abandon my parents unless Eric can propose. Lies. Mom admits. When Catherine is crossed, she escalates. Avoiding it felt easier. I email the venue. "Catherine is revoked. Mark her red and check in." Wedding day. Catherine shows up. Tablet flashes red. "Your invitation was revoked," she argues. Staff points to the protocol. She leaves. Eric arrives on foot. Maya isn't with him. She refused to attend. Ceremony goes perfectly. Joe sits on the groom's side. Photos start. Eric steps into frame. Zach, security guides him away. He's not part of today. 15 minutes before the first dance, someone outside is yelling at staff. A passerby films it. I sign the incident form. 2 weeks later, a 10-second clip circulates. Eric arguing outside the venue. I file in small claims for extra fees. Eric agrees to a payment plan. My parents finish rental rooms. Income steadies their finances better than my support ever did. I get a letter from Eric. Apology, then blame. I write back. I acknowledge the apology. I don't accept the blame. Contact will be limited and respectful. Months pass. Catherine's health declines. Move to supervised living. I visit once. She doesn't understand why things turned out this way. I don't argue. Stay 15 minutes. Leave. Then Eric knocks, holding a letter. "Can we talk?" Reads an apology. No excuses. Shows me a lease. Real rent, not our parents. I'm not opening the door wide, but I'm not closing it. Letters first. No unannounced visits. He agrees immediately. Weeks later, at my parents' house, porch repainted, windows fixed. They tell me about a meeting with Joe. He told them they'd failed me, that ignoring problems was fuel. He looked at Eric. Favoritism wasn't love. Love pushes people to grow. Catherine passes months later. Will is fair. One evening, Arya hands me a pregnancy test. Ready? I open my phone. Scroll past vendor emails and screenshots. Type one last line. Asterisk. Married the right person. Kept the boundary. Grandpa had my back. Asterisk. That's enough.